Okay, so this is a new thing. We're going to try to use Screencastify, a handy little app. Oh, there I am in the bottom. Hi, everybody. How's it going? That'll turn on and off maybe, depending on how it's needed. So I'm using this thing called Screencastify to try to make a video. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to deal with Act 5, Scene 1. So this is for after you guys have read the end of Act 4, which is basically just now that you've got everything all wound up and Juliet's gone through all her crazy nonsense about bashing out her desperate brains and all of that and showing all her fears, we see that it works. And you hear all of the language that the nurse uses to really emphasize the fact that they bought it. So I'm looking down at my book here. So for example, she's dead, deceased, she's dead, alack the day, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead. I think that Shakespeare trying to say that the characters think, wait for it, that Juliet's dead. So obviously she's not. We know the plan, and there you go. So let me take you back to the screen. I'm going to take myself off of here now for a little bit. Bye. And we're going to go to Act 5, Scene 1. So I'm using, as you can see up here, hold on, let's see if I can use their handy little tool. Oh, yeah, look at that. No, it doesn't quite go up into the screen, but I am using MIT's version of Romeo and Juliet. It just allows you to see it online if you want to. So Romeo begins, if I may trust the flattering truth of sleep. And I apologize, there'll be a little like speaking, stopping here because I'm learning this as I go. My dreams portray some joyful news at hand. My bosom's Lord sits light upon his throne, and this day an unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground with cheerful thoughts. This all sounds so, not there, up to here. This all sounds so positive, right? It sounds good. This is a good thing. Let's see if I can write with this. Good. Oh, technology is amazing. Look at that. Bang. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. How about that? Not bad for an old head. I dreamed my lady came and found me dead. Now here we go again. He's saying at the beginning, ooh, there's some joyful news at hand. That sounds good. My bosom's Lord, that's his heart, sits lightly in his throne. Oh, how nice. An unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground with cheerful thoughts. This all sounds so good. And then I dreamt my lady came and found me dead. So here we go again with their crazy death talk. Strange dream. Yeah, that is a strange dream. And so here again, he's got a dream of somebody being dead. This reminds me to go back to what happened before of his whole thing before he ever leaves to go to the party. The fact that he says he dreams a dream about his untimely death. There again is another message of bad things to come, coming in the form of dreams. And breathe life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Ay me, how sweet is love, itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy. And then in comes Balthazar. Now, news from Verona. This is the interesting thing because Shakespeare, so we have talked about dramatic irony. Dramatic irony, no way I'm writing all that out. This is not the most useful tool. But let's see if there's I don't think there's a text box option, so I will get back to that. But because we think that what's coming here is news from the friar, news from Verona. Well, that news from Verona should be, go back to Friar Lawrence's plan, the news that this is all a fake. But that news does not appear to be coming. So, dost thou not bring me letters from the friar? Right? That's what we're all thinking about. Letters from the friar. How does my lady? Is my father well? How fares Juliet? I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well. And then you get this really sad sort of response from Balthazar. Then she is well and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capel's monument. So her body sleeps in Capel's monument. That's him saying, dude, she's dead. And her immortal part with the angels lives. And then he attests to it because Balthazar saw Juliet's burial. But the problem is he's not in on the plan. So when he goes to Romeo, He's coming to Romeo with news that, dude, I with my own eyes, I watched her be buried. Pardon me for bringing these ill news since you did leave her from my office. Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars. Again, with the question of fate. Thou knowest my lodging, get making paper. I will hence tonight. I do beseech you, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do imports a misadventure. Tush, thou art deceived. Leave me and do the thing I bid thee. Again, boom. Dramatic irony. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar? So this raises an important question for us as the audience. And that is, where are the letters? The letters are not there. And Balthazar's response is, nope, I don't have any letters. So there'll be instructions on Google Classroom to go along with this video and what I want you to do with the remainder of the scene and what I want you to be looking for, and go from there. Okay. Now, if I can figure out how to stop this recording, we'll